Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, it's been so long, or at least it feels like it's been so long. I mean, I've been vlogging occasionally, but honestly, I'm just trying to actually immerse myself in the culture, and school is actually schooling. Oh my gosh, like why is this study abroad low-key feeling harder than the actual school year? They're definitely keeping us busy, I will say, but I love it here. I love it so much. It is such a beautiful country, and do not get me started about the food. Maybe I make like a whole separate video about food, but like I don't know, I'm too busy eating that like I'm not the best with like making sure I take pictures and videos of my food, but I'll definitely show you guys some of the dishes I've had. And speaking of which, I'm walking by the first restaurant that I actually ate at when I got here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's so good. But yeah, let me stop talking about food before I get hungry. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful country, and man, God is so good. God is honestly so good. Just being able to be here, of course, like connect with, you know, the other students and stuff, make new friends. And I'll be completely honest and say like it's definitely been a bit of a challenge, just because if y'all know me, I'm very big on routines, but also being around people literally all the time, it can be a bit much. But I think it was on me because I definitely expended too much energy and went a little too hard with my social battery, knowing that I burn out really quickly. And of course, like with my cycle coming too, man, it's not even my period that gets me, it's like the days leading up to my period that are just like the world is crumbling, you know. So I've just been trying to take it easy. I burned out really quick, but I was able to just take a day where I just like take a step back and, you know, just spend a little bit more intentional time with myself and just give myself some grace and remember like who I am at core. Like I'm someone who is a big homebody. I love to just kick it with myself. I love to just be in my own space in the presence of God. So just taking it a little easier this past few days, but I honestly feel much better. I feel recharged. It also did help, of course, talking to, you know, my family. Man, I'm just so grateful that I have such a beautiful connection with my family. I'm so excited to see them in Nigeria because that's the next time we're meeting. Woo, 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 woo. So right now I just got done with my first class. We did a walking tour this morning, a historical walking tour. So I got to learn some really interesting facts about Stellenbosch in South Africa, and of course like the history, while obviously seeing the actual pieces of the history. So we walked around. He showed us different like historical pieces and stuff, and it was really nice, you know, just understanding the cultural context. If y'all can hear me, I'm panting so hard right now. I don't know, I walk too fast, I'm like galloping right now. But yeah, so after that I had my first class, and that was nice. I feel like the conversation was really good. So yeah, now I'm going to eat lunch. I can't even tell y'all what I did yesterday cooking. Well, actually, I'll show you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I actually can't show you guys in live action what happened because there's actually somebody cleaning the mess that I made right now, and I'm not about to be in her face with the camera while she's cleaning my mess. I did offer to like take over, but she said no. And like I swept most of it up, you know, it was in a pile. I made it as clean as I could. But let me tell you guys actually what I did. So yesterday night, you know, I was just feeling a little low energy, and I'm trying to save money and like not eat out every night. So I bought groceries, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna cook a little bit on this trip because, you know, cooking is a more healthier option, and cooking is very therapeutic for me. So like, you know, when I'm not feeling my best, I love to just spend time in the kitchen. And because I'm spending time cooking, I have an opportunity to clean. And cleaning for me, it just does it for me. You know, it's just that piece of therapy that I need, you know, just to be able to focus my energy into something. And sometimes, you know, you just need to create. And with me cleaning, it gives me an opportunity to create a new setting, a new environment. But okay, enough ramble about that. Let me tell you what I actually did. So yeah, I decided to cook up some chicken, and I made some ground beef, and then I did some caramelized onions. You know, have a little bit of options to do maybe like a chicken salad, and I got some spinach too, or just make like a chicken sandwich, or do some ground beef and eggs, or make an omelet. Just having my base of proteins, you know, just giving me a variety of options. So as soon as I got done with my caramelized onions, because that was the last thing I cooked, man, I mean, I literally got done, and then I turned my back to start washing dishes, and I just heard this loud pop. It was just like boom, and I was like, oh my gosh, what was that? And then I see the stove, it's just shattered. And I'm like, what just happened? Like, I just didn't know. So mind you, like, I'm just ready to just go to the management and just tell them like, hey guys, like your thing is faulty, you know? Cause you know, I was just gonna get this on record. But then I like saw a sign, or my friend saw a sign that I promise you I had never seen before in my life, or maybe I just didn't pay attention to. But it was like this sign that had like this red X on it, and then it had like a lid, and it said, cool off before you shut lid or something. And I'm like, lid? What lid? And then I was like, oh, okay. So that glass was actually literally a lid. And in that moment, I just was so embarrassed. Like, how did I not know that was literally a lid? Like, oh, but it's okay. Like, I told the management, I told them last night, so they were able to get me a broom so I could sweep it up. And I kid you not, like, I spent like 2.5 hours sweeping all those tiny pieces of shattered glass and trying to make sure I get every piece, and of course trying not to hurt myself in the process. So it took me a while. I was tired, but I wanted to make sure like I get it done, because I was honestly just gonna leave it on the stove because I like hurt myself very easily, and I just knew that was gonna be a safety risk for me. But I didn't, like, I just felt wrong leaving that for someone else to have to clean. So I at least cleaned most of it and just left the pile in one spot because I didn't have a dustpan either, and I didn't want to put shattered glass in the trash can just in case like the person taking it out didn't know, and just no. So I just left the pile there. I told the management this morning as well again, and they said that like they'd come back and, you know, check it out and let me know how much my damage is. So I mean, I'm grateful nobody got hurt. I'm grateful I'm okay, but you know, lesson learned. I will be more cognizant of my environment and check for labels and make sure I understand the way things work before I use it. But you know, glory to God that I was honestly not injured, because that could have been much worse, especially like cleaning that shattered glass. I'm glad that like, even though I was tired, I could have rushed it, but like I took my time because I know myself. And if y'all know me, like, look at my arms. Like, I bruise very easily. Like, I'm just very rough-handed. So I really didn't want to hurt myself. So I'm glad I took my time. But lesson learned, guys, lesson learned. But on a brighter note, I'm about to go enjoy that chicken. I'm thinking about making like a chicken Caesar salad. I'm just missing a few ingredients, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Or maybe I'll make a chicken sandwich. Let's see. Man, I just really feel like food is just one of God's most marvelous creations. Cause what? I mean, that salad was so good. That chicken was so juicy. I'm not even trying to hype myself up. I'm just telling it as it is, okay? Man, I mean, you know it's good if at the end I'm picking the bowl up, I'm having to scrape around the corners, get those last few bites. Don't even get me started. Y'all know I love food. Oh my gosh. I genuinely just appreciate how good food is, especially since I have a much more better perspective and relationship with food. Man, I thank God for that delicious meal and the way I was able to enjoy it. Y'all, no crumbs left. I'm not gonna show you the bowl because I won't embarrass myself, and I'm also not going to include the audio of me chewing, but just know, top notch. If you ever need a salad recipe, let me know, okay? If you ever need a chef, let me know. I had my behind handed to me in this Pilates workout. Like I mentioned in the first episode, and if you haven't watched that yet, go ahead and check it out. Prioritizing fitness was at the top of my list for this trip. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I still was being active. Even if I wasn't in the gym lifting, I wanted to be doing some sort of physical activity like Pilates, y'all. But guys, this was my first official Pilates workout, and y'all, I had my behind handed to me. As y'all can see, your girl was struggling, okay? I was struggling to keep up with these other baddies in the class, because y'all, when I say I was tired, I was tired. If you've been on TikTok, you've probably seen those memes of guys who've tried Pilates for the first time, and you know, before they work out, they're always like, oh, this is lightweight, this is gonna be easy, but then they end up getting humbled. Y'all, that was me. That was literally me throughout this workout. But I will say I had an amazing time just pushing myself, stepping outside of my comfort zone, and actually doing this with a friend. So this was a beautiful shared experience where we both just got to try something new, you know, a new style of movement, because it's nice to switch things up every now and then. But y'all, this was was one of many workouts that I struggled through, but I will say as time went on and I kept showing up to these workouts, I stayed consistent and I went to these classes weekly. Y'all, I saw a lot of progression just with my strength and with my core. Don't get me wrong, the body was already T coming into this trip, but I started to see and just feel my core strengthening in just ways that I knew it was because I was doing Pilates, and I was really impressed. So this has definitely still been a commitment of mine to make sure I'm staying consistent with Pilates, doing it every weekend. And I'm so grateful that the instructor that was actually teaching this class launched her first ever app, and she's actually teaching these things digitally. So I'm able to access all of her content, all of her weekly workouts, and keep my core looking snatched. But like I said, her classes were phenomenal, and she pushed me way outside of my comfort zone. And if you're also interested in taking that first step, starting your Pilates era, maybe even from home, then I highly recommend that you check out her app, where she has tons of beginner-friendly workouts and resources that you can use that can keep you consistent. So in the description below, I'll make sure to include the link to her app where you can download it for free. And if you use my discount code, then you can even save a little extra money on your first month. So you don't want to miss out on this. Y'all, get the body looking tea and check out Marine's app today. But yeah, guys, back to me struggling with this workout. I'm gonna just let this keep playing so y'all can see for yourself my experience. Bro, that was humbling. That was humbling. Very, very humbling. Wow. I feel good though. I can't even tell how this makeup is coming out right now, but we're just gonna hope for the best, honestly. I probably should have stuck to like my regular routine instead of trying to experiment today, but I mean, we're here now. We are here now. I've been feeling like my powder, the setting powder is just too dark. It's a shade darker. So when I like take pictures and stuff, it just makes my face look really, really dark in those areas. So I try to go a little lighter with my loose powder, which I probably should have practiced before today, but it's okay. I mean, I know I'm gonna be taking pictures tonight because like the person I'm meeting, it's like a really big deal. So that's why I'm like at least trying to put some effort in, because I honestly would have gone with no makeup, but yeah, I know I needed to put something on my face. And not even saying that you need makeup to necessarily look good. I just prefer my face with makeup when I'm in certain settings, just with a little bit. And I don't even do a full face. As y'all can see, like I'm literally just putting concealer and powder on, because my natural beauty, don't get me wrong, I love my natural beauty. It's awesome. It's top tier. My skin has been skinning and I'm very grateful for that. But I just like to complement and enhance the look, not change anything about myself, just enhance. So yeah, I'm grateful that I have the products to be able to do that, the resources to do that, and hopefully this comes out the way I want it to. I mean, it looks fine. It honestly looks fine. And I feel like once I add a little bit of blush too, the look will be good. So let's see. We're just gonna trust the process here. I'm looking for my brush and I can't find my brush, and I'm trying not to spaz out because this is definitely my fault, but we're just gonna use this. No, I really want to use the right brush, because I know like later on, if I use this concealer brush right now, I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna be trying to use my concealer brush for concealer purposes, and then when my face is red underneath my eyes, I'm gonna be mad. So I found the brush, y'all. I am 2 minutes over time, so hopefully within the next 10 minutes I can order this Uber and leave. It's an hour drive, and like I know like with traffic I should probably leave. The seating is strict on time, and I don't want to be that black person who's late. I got to be my allegations, y'all, with African time and black people time. But honestly, it's really refreshing being able to just meet up with somebody I know here. I mean, I love the people that I've, been on this trip meeting, but I mean, it's just exciting when like you're in the country with someone else, and like y'all get to meet up. Nothing else beats it, or nothing else. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm not articulate right now because I'm rushing. Okay, I think that's it. We're just gonna put a little bit of lip gloss on. I promise I'm not this, well, let me not even lie. I be disorganized sometimes. I can't even tell how this is coming out.
Joey?
Yeah?
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
No, I'm going out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, have fun. You're so sweet. No, I'm going out today. Usually, like, I don't want to go because I just want to feel a little homebody. But I do need to, like, start hanging out with my other people more. If I overstimulate myself and I go out every single time, there will be nothing left of me. So I do say no sometimes. I do just stay home and, just enjoy my own company, because I know, like, I can burn out really quickly. I'm a homebody, y'all. I'm a homebody. It is kind of eerie now being in this big house by myself now. Okay, this is the finished look. I promise it only looks like I'm like one of those women in the 90s with the makeup on because I have a white light like directly over my face right now. But yeah, I'm just putting a little oil on my curls to make them pop a little bit because I am gonna leave these two pieces out. Part of the look, you feel me? I love the look. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in natural light, but this is the finished look. Done in less than 10 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. Now let me get dressed. I made it, guys. I made it. It was not easy. I will never be doing that again. And I still keep trying to convince myself that I can get ready in a short amount of time, even though I know I can't. But I made it, and the outfit is good. The hair, I have it tied back today. And then I'm just wearing this button-up shirt that I got from Shein. Super cute. I'm just gonna tuck this part in once I get down. But yeah, I'm wearing a skirt that I also got from Shein. It's super, super cute. I love this skirt. But for shoes, I'm just wearing these black fancy flip-flops because the restaurant is really fancy, but I think she told me that the dress attire was like nice casual, and I don't know, I just don't really have any better shoes that would have gone with the outfit, and like they're really nice quality flip-flops, so I just thought they'd be fun. I paired it with my black purse that, guess where I got it from? Shein. So that is a fit for the day. The only thing I'm missing though that I really wish I had is my gold watch. It's like a really simplistic and minimalistic gold watch that I could literally pair with any outfit, but of course I was rushing, and that's what happens when you rush. I'm really trying to be better with, you know, dressing more modestly, but actually putting effort in how I look, because for me, I can dress modestly and that's fine, but I'll just wear sweats or I'll just like wear loungewear. But in South Africa, I've been to the university a few times now, and I have not seen a single person wearing loungewear. Like, they don't wear Lululemon over here, they don't wear sweats to class, so I've had to put on jeans almost every single day. It's honestly how the standard should be. You know, we really shouldn't be wearing like loungewear and stuff out, but I'm definitely gonna put more effort into, you know, actually dressing up and looking presentable because I'm getting older. I'm in my 20s now. I'm in my 20s now, guys. That's so crazy to think about. So, you know, just putting a little more intentionality into how I dress has been a goal for 2025. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy my Uber. I'm probably gonna give somebody a call that I've been meaning to call, and yeah, just enjoy my ride before I get there. I just woke up from the bus, but we're at Cape Point. So pretty.
Hello guys, we are hiking this mountain.
Yes.
It's not really a mountain, but
Oh my gosh. That is the final destination up there.
Part of going to the lighthouse is enjoying the coastal view, so I'm not. Wait, let me take you outside of that going that way.
Okay.
Cute.
Thank you.
Lauren?
Lauren, let me know if you ever want your picture taken too.
I was also about to say.
Okay. Made it, guys. How do we get up? As y'all can see, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, it's a word.
It's so pretty though. This one is serious. Yeah, I was about to say, let me stay up here for a little bit. So this is the lighthouse. We made it up here. It's really, really pretty. But it was quite the walk, I would say. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's not that bottom part right there. But let me try to zoom in. It's all the way over there. That's where we started. And then we walked all the way over here. So it was a little bit of a steep, but it's quite nice. It's the 17th, I think. Let's go visit the gift shop. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Honestly, I have no space in my carry-on or my luggage. Luggages in plural, which is even more sad. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna like window shop. If I see something worth getting for my family, maybe I'll get it. But I know this is not gonna be the last opportunity for me to get something, so I'm not really stressing about it. But yeah, let's go see. Just gonna go with the classic fridge magnets.
A classic.
Yeah.
Classy. What are these?
Fridge magnets.
Oh, I thought you meant like one. No. You're getting one for each.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get multiple. Hand them out as I see fit.
You're gonna walk by someone in the street and be like,
no, because you know, when you get back to the States, people are like, what did you get for me? Oh, actually, I did get you something.
stick it on something.
Ooh, I like it.
Or do I swing with Kayla? I'm not gonna swing with you.
You want to win?
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Come on, to win.
Thank you.
Would you like to receive?
No, thank you. Thank you. Woohoo! We got the fridge magnets. So when someone asks me when I get back to the States and they're like, what did you get me from South Africa? I'm gonna be like, actually, I did get you something. Here's a fridge magnet.
Fishing.
Oh!
Thank you.
Those are long poles, too. Hey, dude, can I get a couple casts?
Oh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, is he?
Wait, come back, come back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, you ambil gambar. Saya tinggi tapi you make sure sebelum tu aja.
Yang.
This is Nandi.
Hi, I'm Nandi. Full name is Nandipa.
Yes.
How do you pronounce your name?
Dami.
No, you.
Olua Dami Lola. Yeah, it's a lot.
Oluwadami Lola.
Yeah. Nigerian. I'm from Nigeria.
Oluwa
Dami
Dami
Lola.
Lola. Oluwadami
Lola. It means God gave me wealth. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So have you been to any other part of Africa?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just been.
Yeah. You need to come to Nigeria. Maybe I'll bring you. I need to bring you one day.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I wanna
beautiful.
see Lagos.
Yeah. This is pretty good.
That's why I decided.
Hi guys, anyone for seafood chowder? Seafood chowder and soup?
It is.
This is really good.
I want to be on a sailboat right now.
The seafood here is very different.
But instead, you're stuck in South Africa.
Very rich spicy.
This is delicious.
Like,
They're gonna say rich old men, and I was like, what?
And no one for the seafood chowder. Nobody ordered the seafood chowder.
I keep.
Guys, news. We just found out this. I love this. Get this again, future Zoe.
She doesn't know which camera to look at. So this is peach iced tea. Peach iced tea. Yum. You like it?
Really good.
Wait, which one did you get?
Lemon flavor.
Okay. And it doesn't taste like it's too much sugar in
No,
there.
I really like that. That one's. But then it's like, I honestly think maybe it's gotten worse. Yeah. Or something like that. Actually, the water. Can I see them? What? Oh, this. I'm just going through the shared album. It's going away.
It doesn't want me. Oh my! It thinks I'm ugly. Oh!
I'm gonna show it myself.
Quality footage. What a day it has been already. Y'all, that food was too good. I ended up getting like fried calamari with some fried mushrooms, and it was so good. But y'all, the day is not done. As much as we've already done today, we still have more to do. So right now we're on the way to see some African penguins, and I am super excited. Not gonna lie, I was kind of scared though, because they told us that these penguins kind of stink. So I didn't really know what to expect, but I knew that they were gonna be small and adorable and just waddling around, and I was so ready to see them. And y'all, they were as cute as ever. I mean, look at them all laid out. There were so many of them, and I just wanted to take them home with me. They were so cute. But yeah, guys, we just spent the rest of the day looking at the penguins, and then we headed home. And mentally, I was kind of preparing because I knew that tomorrow would be a bit of a heavier day since we were going back into Cape Town into Robben Island.
I wonder if I can find it.
Hello, you can join that side.
Thank you.
Get upstairs inside and you can.
Zoe's about to try her sandwich.
Yep, my sandwich that they made me. It looks good. I got everything.
Is it ham or turkey?
It's ham. Cheese, tomato.
Yum. Show the camera your sandwich.
Yeah, this is the crust section.
All right, here we go. Good? Any mayo on there?
No. But the
you like
tomato,
Gives it the
gives it
juice.
some juice, yeah.
Rate it.
6 out of 10.
Really?
But like, right now, this is like a 8.
So how are you feeling about Robben Island? Let me give her a second, guys.
I'm really excited. I've never actually been, and I've been to Cape Town lots of times, so it's been on my list to go. My mom said that it's like super, just like informative and just like a really good experience, and that like a lot of the ex-prisoners are the tour guides, and so I'm really excited to like hear from them directly, and like I kind of think it's gonna be like one of those experiences where you're like, oh my god, I can't believe this actually happened.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm excited to know more about it.
Yeah, exactly. I think as heavy as I know it's going to be, it's necessary, you know?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, I've prepared myself because I am emotional, so
Yeah, me
I'm going to
too.
try not to cry.
I'm also emotional, and I think it's important, you know, to like put yourself in spaces where what you're
Makes you
learning about makes you
uncomfortable.
feel
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, let's show the outside.
'99 as a British Commissioner's House, and its maintenance is supposed to continue to reflect the Victorian period. It could be one of the last few days of getting this view as clear as it is. You know, ladies and gentlemen, they used to categorize prisoners into 4 groups on this island, which were the A's, the B's, the C's, and the D's. For as long as you are there, 3, 5, 15 years, all those years you are not allowed access to visits. You don't get visits at all. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, when they established apartheid as a system of this country, one of the things they mastered the most was to make it an internal matter. You know, they very well shut out the world of the knowledge of the atrocities that were coming with apartheid. Compare that to South Africa as it is. different races, different cultures, different religions. The department was bothered by the fact that they only had 9 kids based on the island who enrolled for the following year. The rest of the kids will be coming from Cape Town. Prison that you are visiting after the bus stop. By the end of 1964, they had moved all prisoners from the old one to this one. Yeah, they once used Robben Island as a leper colony, and that was from 1846 up to 1931, when whoever suffered from leprosy in this part of the world would be sent to this island to quarantine. So all of those who died then as patients on this island, this is where they were buried.
Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
My name is Monde. Monde is Monde. Monde. I'm spelling it deliberately because some other people want to confuse my name with Mongay. And I always fight with those guys because my name is Monde. I am not Monday. We're here together, living here side by side. I know already my cell is occupied because I like always to take people to my cell where I was, which is this cell here, this one. But we fight from time to time because everybody wants to go to that cell. Don't know why. And as a result, I find myself presenting in other cells, which anyway, they don't make me any problem because they are all the same. But sometimes you have some attachment to your own cell. Let's see which cell we can get.
Were you in the same cell the whole time?
Same cell the whole time. I was here in this cell for 5 years. I didn't know anything about Robben Island, but I wanted to get out of this thing. Then we reached this place eventually, and it was only then that they took off these things, and we were driven up to the admin section. The admin section is a passage like this, with your offices there. They put us in that passage, and we were to strip naked in that passage. All of us against the wall, stripped naked, take off the clothes, everything. Old, young, it did not matter. They were old people than us, but they were to strip naked with us. I think that was another form of humiliation. Mm-hmm. And my prison number was 81/77. It's there. It's written in those cards. Your number. Now that 81/77 meant that already when I came, there were already 80 prisoners here before me. I was the 81st prisoner in 1977 to reach Robben Island. 81st prisoner.
As I said, they didn't have toilets. They didn't have shower. I'd wake up in the morning
and take your bucket. You go over there. See this one? There's a section there. That is what the showers and they take their bucket and empty them there every morning and clean them. Go time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Next up is the most important part of the night, and that is reading my Bible. So this isn't like my main Bible that I usually read out of. It's still the same version, I believe, but I just brought a smaller Bible so that it wouldn't take up too much weight in my carry-on. And this Bible has so much significance to me because it was actually the Bible they gave me when I got baptized, when I think I was 5 or 6. Well, it's 2011, December 2011. So I was 6, I believe, almost turning 7. You can figure out my age if you do the math. But yeah, so if you can see in this like front part here, you can just see the date and stuff and see just the sentiment. So how I go about my Bible readings is I'm actually pulling out of my blessings in a box. And what this is a box of Bible verses and just encouraging quotes that have a scripture associated with it. And I promise y'all, there has never been a single time that I pulled one of these cards and it didn't have some sort of like meaning to my actual life in that moment. But yeah, let's just see what I pull for tonight. I've pulled this card before, guys. I pulled this card at a time I needed it most. It was, well, actually, sorry, y'all can see I ramble. I love to talk, especially when it comes to the word of God. But let me just read the card first. So I'll let you guys see it and then I'll read it. So it says, be confident, God is able. And the scripture that is on the back side of it says, be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. And it's from Psalms 31:24. What I like to do after I pull the card, and I know what verse it comes out of, I just go ahead and I read the whole chapter. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and read the whole chapter, spend some time in the word, and then have a conversation with God, because I'm not even going to lie, I've definitely slacked a lot with just being consistent in the word since I've been traveling a lot and just out of routine. But as you can see, I'm trying to push myself tonight on a Friday night, guys. You know, it doesn't even matter what day it is. I would much rather be at home, be in the comfort of my space, just in the word of God, you know, in the presence of God. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read the whole chapter, you know, and it's always beautiful to read a passage that you've encountered, you know, more than once, because you're always going to be a different person. You're evolving. And, you know, as so long as you are pursuing righteousness, you should never be the same creature as you were, you know, when you first read it. So there's always something new that you can learn from different passages. So never be afraid to, you know, read the same thing over and over again with a heart posture that is constantly pursuing God. You know, that means we're constantly being renewed. And with the renewal of our hearts and our minds, you know, there's always going to be some sort of new element that we can learn from, you know, whatever we encounter, even in life. But of course, in this context, in the word. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read it and see what I pull out from it. And yeah, honestly, it wasn't until I got got to the ending part of this verse that I realized what I think this verse was speaking to me tonight about. I don't know. I'll be honest. Like the first portion of the verse, I think my mind was just more focused on trying to read correctly. It was that last part that I felt like, spoke to me the most when it says, "The Lord protects the loyal, but fully repays the arrogant. Be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord." So let me give you guys a little bit of backstory. I have decided not to drink on this trip. And I know before you even say it, I'm in South Africa. I know I'm missing out on amazing wine and, just being in a foreign country and, being able to go out with my friends. I'm literally the only one in this house right now. I'm completely by myself. They're all like out, just doing what college students do when they go out of town or like are in a foreign country and it's a Friday night. But I decided that I wasn't going to drink on this trip. And let me tell you something. It wasn't a decision that I came in here saying like, no, I'm not drinking at all. Like that was not how I came about this decision. It was actually today that I confirmed that I actually will not be drinking. Actually, like as I'm saying these words, this is my confirmation. But I actually came into this trip with complete uncertainty because the person who I used to be my freshman year when I was very big in like the party life, I knew that's not who God wants me to be anymore. And of course, like I've shared my testimony about how that's not how I want to be anymore and like how I feel like God truly has freed me from that lifestyle. So in my mind, it takes too much energy. It takes more energy to try to reason with why like I would drink. And yeah, like I could say, South Africa has great wine. Drinking isn't that bad. There's just so many reasons I could have came up with for, trying to justify why like I would. But when I put them all next to God, like the love I have for God or the love he has for me or what I would be putting at risk if I did, just with someone doubting my faith or doubting my seriousness about God and therefore not being as encouraged to, I thought about, whatever justification, I could have came up with and I put it next to God, the reality of God, who he is, the love he has for me and, just who I really want to be, the righteousness I really want to have, that I'm truly pursuing and the change I really want to have. But most of all, the peace. It's the peace, the indescribable peace that I've been able to experience these past months. And I knew what I'd be putting at risk if I did drink, that conviction, even if it wasn't bad, me drinking wine. My parents knew. It's not like I was going to be drinking in secret. Like they knew. We have wine tastings on, our itinerary and the legal drinking age here is 18. So I technically am not doing anything wrong. But first of all, there were really like a few reasons why I decided not to. First of all, I was really upset the other day. And of course, like my period is coming. So I know like I'm just, overly emotional right now. But I was upset because I actually ran into one of the students on this trip. I overheard a conversation about them basically kind of joking at the fact that like I didn't drink and they were just teasing, with their friend. And mind you, I was in the presence of this conversation and it really did make me upset. And I thought about addressing it, but honestly, I owe nobody an explanation. Not that I was trying to suppress, but moral of the story, yes, that made me upset. But it also lit a fire within me where it was like, okay, this is already how I'm viewed. So if I decide to drink now, like it would make me seem a type of way. They've already understood like where I stand with my faith. So I just decided, okay, yeah, like I guess like I'm just not going to drink then because I'm already getting teased about it and I don't want to seem like I'm not, or I'm deciding to drink now because I got teased about it and I'm trying to fit in. No, I'm just going to stand firm with how I already wanted to move. But another reason too was just because, like I said, the peace aspect, there's nothing in the world I would trade for the peace I've been able to experience with God. And I truly do mean that, just with the lack of, chaos going on in my mind, just the convictions, the internal wrestling that I have when I'm doing things I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm not perfect, guys. Like I definitely still have my slip ups, but living that lifestyle, because it's not just the act of drinking. It's like the thought that goes into it. It's that lifestyle itself, what else it leads to, waking up late. It's a lifestyle. That's why it's just not deep. It's just so much deeper than just drinking to me. But yeah, I decided like my peace is worth way more. Being able to cozy up in this bed, conviction free. I don't know. I have no regrets. And, I was encouraged by my dad today, which really did help. Like family is everything for me. And he just reminded me that you're going to get tested. God is going to throw you back into those environments because he needs to see, and you need to see as well. Like, is your faith really as strong as your mouth says it is? So that's just kind of where I stand. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed and I'm excited because tomorrow is a great day. It's a new day. journey, and I'm ready. I'm ready for the newness of it, just the open-mindedness I know I'm gonna have to go into with it. And of course, you know, just being able to see God's hand even in the hardest and toughest of places too. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and thank you guys for watching this video and listening to my ramble, because I know I've been talking for a very long time. But I hope you have a great night as well, and make sure y'all read your Bible, make sure you journal, and yeah, do your skincare as well. Love you guys.